Sup, you beautiful bastards? Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it. And the first thing we're going to talk about today is actually an update to a story from yesterday. Yesterday we talked about how prankster Joey Salads put up a video that he called a social experiment. In the video he had someone depicted as a Muslim man throwing bombs at people, running away, getting reactions, then him doing the same thing in street clothes saying praise Jesus. And there's already huge backlash on the internet in general, but that really blew up even bigger after FouseyTube posted a video about it. A video that's now been viewed over 700,000 times. He ranted against Joey Salads. And after that video posted, Joey Salads said on social media that he and his father got doxxed. Their public info, including where they lived, was thrown out into the world. Then Joey said he had started getting a lot of death threats. And all of that leading to a video that Joey posted called It Got Real, I Was Attacked. And in the video he says he was attacked, he was punched. You can see in the video it looks like he has bruising around his eye. This is one of those weird situations. People have asked me, do I think that he's lying? That's, as far as him getting death threats, in no world would I be surprised if he did. I mean, the video he posted was incredibly insensitive and offensive about a thing that people take super serious. Also, when it comes to YouTube audiences, there are diehards. Remember a while back where I was like, I really like Fousey, but yeah, of course he fakes some pranks, and then people freaked out. I got death threats over that. I wasn't even swinging, I was just saying. Also, as a side note, in Fousey's video where he's ranting against Joey Salads, he says,
"But Fousey, you fake shit. How are you gonna talk about fake shit?" Exactly. If anybody knows about fake shit, it's me.
Once again, to the people that still hate me from back then, I wasn't hating, I was just saying. And so then if this information got out there, all it takes is one person in a huge world to go, yeah, I'm gonna go over and punch that guy. So I wanna give him the benefit of the doubt. And to Joey Salads, if you were attacked, I hope you called the police and went through those steps. The second part of this story is actually a question from Twitter. How do you feel about Joey Salads getting beat up? Do you think it's justified after the making of his video? No, I don't think an attack on a human being over a video is justified. I think Joey perpetuating a stereotype under the veil of a social experiment while he's putting tags in of a massacre that happened within the same 24 hours is a huge problem. But that doesn't make attacking him okay. And the people saying that FouseyTube Youssef is at fault because of his rant video, that's insane. One, we don't know if it was a fan of FouseyTube that attacked. There were a lot of other outlets that were angry. A lot of different ways people could have found out about this. Also, Fousey didn't say, go fight that guy. He was offended by the video, he ranted on it, and he can't be held responsible for what one of his viewers may or may not have done. And that's where I stand on the issue. A war of words is one thing, but once you add violence to the situation, you're not helping anything, you're making everything worse. But I also want to ask that question to you. What do you think about this situation? There was a lot of different opinions. Even on the video that he posted that it happened, there were people laughing at it. People saying he deserved it, other people just saying that they weren't shocked, but they wished him well. I'd love to know what you think and why. And from there, I want to share some stuff I love today, and today in Awesome brought to you by squarespace.com/Phil. Squarespace, of course, is the fantastic, easiest way to make a gorgeous, professional-looking website. 24/7 tech support, beautiful templates, no need to code unless you want to. And if you make the smart move like many from the nation already have, go to squarespace.com/Phil, use coupon code Phil and get 10% off. And the first bit of awesome is if you want to see 1 hour of new Zelda gameplay, link down below. And I say as someone who has loved the franchise since the NES, I am pumped. Then in awesome, I didn't expect, Chuck Palahniuk, who of course made Fight Club, has come out with a coloring book. It's called Bait Off-Color Stories for you to color. And it has 50 illustrations that you can color in that go along with 8 stories. This is so fantastic and weird, it's an insta-buy for me. And there was more Lil Dicky awesomeness. This time he was freestyling and he's just been killing it. But I'm gonna try not to talk about him for a week because I'm starting to be a fanboy. And of course, you want to see more, you want to see the full versions of everything I shared, the secret link of the day, anything, links as always are in the description down below. Then something I want to share with you guys, mainly because I don't want to be the only person who feels bad for laughing, is that there's a story on the internet that has blown up about Emily Petroza, 21-year-old girl from Connecticut, seen here with her 17-year-old sister. And she doesn't know how, but at some point she somehow got poison ivy on her face, and just prepare yourself. If you want to skip it, I'm gonna put an annotation here. She woke up looking like this. Yes, really. Is there a word for when you laugh and go, oh, at the same time? If you turn the picture to the side, it looks like she got 2 big old booties on her face. The good thing is if you're laughing, she was also laughing. The picture blew up on Twitter, 29,000 retweets, 49,000 plus likes. It's probably even more now. She has since recovered, she's better, she's in good spirits. I wish her well, and I also want to thank her sister for deciding to share this with the internet. I feel like in general we've needed a laugh recently. Then we had Mark Zuckerberg doing a live Q&A where at some point he was asked if he is a lizard person. He of course said, no, I'm not a gigantic lizard person with human skin, which is exactly what a giant lizard person with human skin would say. I'm not saying he is, but do we really know? Also, big shout out to the people in the live Q&A with the person who is behind one of the biggest websites on the internet going, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying about algorithms, but are you a lizard person? Hey, I know there's been those big stories about the Facebook news feed, are you guys manipulating it, but you a lizard though? This may actually be one of the best examples of what we do here on the internet. And we have the news that an anonymous hacker decided to hack a bunch of pro-ISIS Twitter accounts, gaining access to around 200 of them, so instead of posting ISIS propaganda on those accounts, he started posting pro-LGBT messages and links to gay porn. Then we have more horrible news that continues to come out of Florida. As of last night, a 2-year-old was pulled into a lake by an alligator. Reportedly, this happened at the Grand Floridian Hotel at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Officials saying the child was last seen by his family being dragged away by the alligator into the Seven Seas Lagoon, which is the man-made lake at Walt Disney World Resort. Reportedly, the family was just relaxing on the beach. The 2-year-old was near the water's edge when the alligator attacked. And to make the story even worse, they say the toddler's father struggled with the alligator, trying to free the son, but he was not successful. Mother also jumped into the water to try to save her child, and she was not successful either. As of recording this, they are still searching. They put gator traps in the water. So far, they have found, captured, and euthanized 4 alligators. Authorities adding, we're not leaving until we recover the child. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, you're gonna go in on them like you did with the gorilla mom? No, this family just lost a child. One, they're at a Disney resort. Reportedly, the only sign there just says no swimming. This 2-year-old kid was just near the water, may have dipped a toe in the water. It was on the beach where everyone is hanging out. Reportedly, there was no like gator may kill your child signs. And it's easy for me to put myself in this family's shoes. They have a 2-year-old, I have a 2-year-old. I can't imagine how broken I would be. I can't even imagine what existence feels like for these people. And I refuse to pile on these people who are suffering. And I know people are gonna dismiss the differences between the situations and maybe take swings at me, but that's how I feel. And with all the information out now, all I can say is I wish these people the best. And that's where we're gonna end today's show. And I know some of you don't like when we go out on a bad note, but that's the world. The world is filled with good and bad, and unfortunately we get daily reminders that we need to love the people in our lives as much as possible while we have them. Don't take anything for granted. And remember, if you like this video, you like what I do, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? Like a little shy happy. Also, thanks again to the sponsor of today's show, squarespace.com/Phil. But of course, as always, my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in. I love yo faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.